Right, my name is Beaver Jenkins and welcome to Person vs. Nature. I will be surviving in the Alaskan wilderness by myself with no camera crew. We're about to reach the drop zone and I'm gonna have to tuck and roll. Ready, keep going. Right. Here goes. Right, so you may be thinking, well Beaver, if this is the Alaskan wilderness, why is there no snow on the ground? It's summer, so everybody knows during the summertime there is no snow. So that explains why there's no snow. Right, so as I said earlier, that I will be out here by myself, no camera crew, just me surviving in the wild. Right now, I'm gonna head this way in order to try and find a place to take shelter for the night. Right.
During the winter, the Alaskan wilderness is a beautiful place. However, during the summer, it's just another ordinary forest. The creatures out here are vicious, so let's hope I am at the top of the food chain.
Right, this is where I'm going to have to build my shelter here. Nice shade, I've got some land here. A little dry right here, but it should be fine to start the fire.
So as per the challenge, I was only allowed to bring 2 items with me, so I opted to bring some bug spray and a handy dandy survival knife. They should come in handy.
So what I'm going to have to do, take my survival knife, cut down some of these limbs for a shelter. Right.
In order to survive out here, you must be in peak physical condition and must have the strength of 1,000 men. Thankfully, I was raised by wolves as a child and have these attributes.
Right. So I couldn't, I was not able to cut any of these limbs down. Their arms are too flimsy, or they're too tough. So I'll probably just lay out underneath the stars tonight. Right. Well, this is a start. It's a start. Okay, on. So now what we need to do is build the fire. So fire is kind of important, especially when I am able to find food. Fire will be what I have to cook my food on, which everybody knows what fire does, so I'm gonna start working on that and then we'll come back.
Trying to survive out in the wild is a game of chance. Sometimes you'll be able to start a fire and find the proper materials to start said fire, and sometimes you will not.
To start a fire, what we need to do is have tinder, and I believe this plant right here will be able to catch on fire great for us. Got it. Cut it in half here, try it back up here, and we'll pick up these 2 twigs and we'll tap that there and keep going right here. Right, this here, now we got to start a fire, and I don't have any traditional fire starting materials on me, so what we're going to have to do is get this stick right here and then get another stick. Right, here we go, and we'll rub them together a little bit here to start a fire. Right, may take a minute, so we'll be right back. Okay. We ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Right, action. Right, so we couldn't get a fire going. One ground's too wet. Sticks aren't going to work, so we'll have to resort to another form of food. Right, cut. Right. So, little known fact about this corn tree. I looked it up on I know this one for a fact. This tree is very edible, so we're going to go ahead and eat it here. It's very it's kind of raw. It's very raw because you know, pulled off the tree. Disgusting. Not the worst thing I've eaten. Actually, probably it is. Right, we'll go ahead and swallow this. Oh, go ahead and swallow this. Yeah.
The Alaskan wilderness is full of animals. However, I was not able to come across any, nor was I able to start a fire. So it looks like tonight I will be sleeping without food.
Can't believe I forgot to go to the bathroom before we left the plane. Is that going? I mean, I got my little tent here, and so it's become night time now. It's pretty dark. It's not quite dark yet, but it's close enough, and it's not good. So I'm gonna have to go to sleep here. Right, so according to my ability to check the time from the moon here, it's 6:29. No, not 6:29. It's like a 3:29 in the morning. It's dark. I'm kind of hungry. Didn't get to eat. And I'm having a hard time sleeping in these conditions. I think I'm gonna head north to find civilization, because according to my GP, my natural born gifted skill to be able to tell things, I should be able to. There should be people up north. There should be civilization, or at least a shack. At least I don't know. Couldn't really tell. Right. Right, so having to pack up camp here. Go ahead north. Perhaps if I can find civilization, I can find some type of food source. Cause I'm very hungry, and looking by the sun, it's around noon. So that's what I've got to do. Is I've got to get out here and go north. Right, got that.
It took me a while, however thanks to my natural gift of direction, I was able to tell which way was north and head that way to find civilization. 3 days passed. I wasn't able to find any more food or water. I had to resort to drinking my own pee. It took me a bit, but eventually I found a shack filled to the brim with survival gear.
Oh. Yes. 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 Oh, right. Look at all the survival equipment I can use. Oh, great. Oh. Look at this. Right. So clearly I've stumbled upon a residential area or torture chamber. Right. So now what I've got to do is I want to stay here for one night, and then I'll hear what sounds like construction vehicles down the way. I might go there in the morning, but at this point it's too late and I'm too tired.
I managed to come across the creek that was nearly dried up, but still had some water, and more importantly, some frogs inside of it.
Right, so this water right here probably is not good to drink. However, I have seen a few frogs, so I could probably catch my dinner here. But if I can't, then I don't know what I'm going to do. I probably, however, am going to sleep. Like I said, just sleep over there, come back in the morning and go towards the construction noises. Right, so I've heard what sounds like bear or some kind of wild animal here somewhere. But I do not want to be here if this is home. I've changed my mind. We're going to go. I'm going to go down to the construction noises first and hopefully find civilization. Let's go.
The Alaskan wilderness is full of dangers. However, I was naturally gifted and was able to survive out here for a week with just a little water and a piece of tree bark. However, if you find yourself in this situation, you might not be as lucky. So do as I say and not as I do. Do not try anything I've done in this video at home. I am Beaver Jenkins, and thank you all for watching Person vs. Nature.